Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we are going to clean, polish, and wax the Comet Playfield. Let's do the light test. As you can see how dull it is. You can see how the flashlight, it's just a blur. There's really no definition to it. So yes, I have Crocs on. I love Crocs. Hey, you need to subscribe and not worry about my Crocs. Over 60% of the people that constantly come back over and over again are not subscribers, which freaks me out because if you're coming back and watching, you should be subscribed. Yeah, give me a thumbs up and drop a comment. Check out the description below. Alright, we're going to get this clean. First thing we're going to do, yes, we're putting some type of water on it. We have to. This thing is just that dirty where I have to use some type of water, something to clean it off. As you can see, look how much is coming off already. Look at that. Just for me, wiping it down. It's already got a nice clean to it. And you notice I'm not spraying water on it. I have to be careful around here because we got loose mylar. But however, this mylar is going to be underneath pop bumpers. So I'm not worried about that it's loose. Ugh, let's get another one. I'm not worried that it's loose because it's going to be covered. I will show you. I have some garbage pop bumper skirts. I don't know why I'm keeping them, but see where the loose mylar is, they will be covered by skirts. I might have to trim just a little bit right here. And you know what happens when we remove mylar, it usually takes the art with it. So the part that's loose, which is right here, is under the skirts. So I'm not worried about that. So let's get back to cleaning it. And yeah, I don't know why I say these skirts. Well, actually, I do know why. The big reason why is because sometimes when I rebuild a really old machine, if the skirts are good and one is bad, if I put a brand new one skirt on the machine, they stick out like a sore thumb. So if I just put a really good used skirt on, it looks good. And so far I haven't had to do that yet because I've just been replacing every skirt, so I actually got a big pile of used skirts right now that I think I'm just going to end up throwing out. Yeah, I will cut this part off here because that is underneath the skirt and it's just loose. But yeah, just this little bit of cleaning I'm doing right now is making a world of difference on this playfield. And I get a little bit loose right there too. So before we get into the cleaning phase, I will cut that off. I mean the polishing phase. We'll cut those off. that crinkling is that pushing down the Mylar. I'm not too worried about getting it too clean because the polishing is going to do a better job. Than what I'm doing. This is just a base to get it as clean as possible. It is already so much better. Alright, that's good. Alright, I'm going to pause it, cut off that loose Mylar, and then we'll get to polishing. Alright, we are going to start waxing. Polishing. Novus 2. We will do that. It's already coming on good. It pulled all that dirt that was right there off. Let's look on that. There. You can kind of see it better if I block the light. Oops. I always do that. I got some of it out, not a lot. I only can do so much. That's a ball trail. I could magic eraser it, but I really don't like doing that because that just gets so deep into the playfield. Looking pretty good. Do I have any towels over here? Yes, I do. Yeah, it's looking pretty decent. It does got Mylar on it, so it's not going to get a full awesome shine to it, but it's going to get a shine. Let's go up here. See what we can do up here. There. It's coming out better. There's a lot of deep dirt in here that I can't get out. Ooh, dogs are fighting. There. It's getting there. Yeah, this is really deep scarring into the wood in this area. I ain't gonna be able to save too much of that. And I think that's about as good as I am gonna get this Playfield. It's got a lot of wear, but I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get it. So let's get all this wiped off. We do got a shine to it though. That I can see. That I can see. We got a good shine to it. I believe I got it all. Whatever I missed will get picked up with the wax. All right. There we go. Notice the light is tighter instead of being a blob. It is actually a tighter beam of light, but you can actually see it is reflecting now, which is good. And you can actually see right in this area here, you can actually see my hand reflection. So what we will do now is get a coat of wax on it. Alright, we got the wax laid out, and I got 3 pads, which I'll probably end up using 2. This is Mother's, if you watch any of my videos, but if you're new to the channel, this is what I use. It is great, it does the job, it smells delicious. I wish I could eat it, but I can't, but it smells that good. I forgot what the part number is. Product number 05550, if that helps you. So we're going to get to the top of this Playfield first. Yeah, I'm going to try to get around these areas first. Because these are the hardest with all the little screw holes. And actually I'm going to go down and do the ball lane real quick. I like to really wax the hell out of that, because that is such a hard wear item that's been really wore over the years. But yeah, the trick is just to go in little circles, and I'm going to do right about here. I got to cut that off yet because it's in the way. It's just a loose piece of mylar. That isn't doing anything. And it isn't accomplishing anything. But it's in my way. I'm going to have to clean a little bit of that off. I'll just use one of these. It's got some sticky residue left from the previous mylar that was on it. We just want to get that off. There we go. There. That's off. Let's get back to waxing. I'm going to be floating all around this area really odd because I'm actually using my overhead light to see what I've hit and what I've missed. So we're just going to go right to the top of this white area here. This way I know I got everything coated in this one little area. I'm just going to go right in front of that. Break my own rules. It looks like I got all that done. It's hard to tell sometimes, but it's nice having that overhead fluorescent light. It does let you see what you missed. I just did catch a couple little spots. So what's nice about this wax, it stays on here pretty good. We're going to go from here to the top of the tracks. That will be a good stopping and starting point. It's best if you stick in one little area and do that whole little area, especially if you can't see it good. That's why I'm trying to stay above the track. This way I know I went into certain little areas. In certain little areas I know I don't have to worry about yet. And yes, I'm waxing stuff that will never ever get seen by a ball, but it's not about just doing the playfield that the ball reaches. It's about protecting the whole playfield too, regardless if the ball touches it or not. Okay, I'm going to go to the top of this slingshot hole for this next pass. It's about protecting the whole playfield because let's say somebody slams a soda or beer down on top of this machine and breaks the glass. Well, you're going to get liquid going all over the place, and by me waxing every single part of the playfield, it protects the whole thing, not just pieces. My thought is protect the whole playfield regardless. Alright. Oops, did I do that again? Let's get the bottom of the playfield now. So everything basically from that down. And I just used one pad, which is great. So yes, even everything under here that will never ever see a ball is now protected. Do you notice when this game was made, they did clear coat this area too, even though a ball's never going to see it. They didn't just tape it off just to save money for the clear coat, but no, they sprayed it too because they wanted the whole playfield protected, not just little pieces. Okay, yeah, that got all done. This thing is just breaking apart on my fingers. But I'm almost done. I didn't need 2 pads, which was good. Alright, I couldn't get all this out. That is just so ground in to the wood. It was impossible to get out. Now I'm just going to go through and look for the really super shiny spots of the Playfield to see what I missed. Because now it's starting to haze. I can see everything I think I missed. This is the fun part. It looks like I got it all. Just those couple questionable spots. Yeah, looks like it. Looks like it. Alright, we're going to let that haze up, and I'll be back in a half hour. Alright, let's rip this wax off. Woohoo! Oh yes! We got a shine. We got a shine. That crinkling you hear is just some loose mylar that will be underneath the pop bumper skirts. It will not affect any of the gameplay. Let's get this here. Oh yeah, she's pretty. She's a lot prettier than she was. She was a dirty girl before. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be a great looking player again. Put it this way, it's going to be a lot better looking than it did before, because you guys seen how filthy it was before we had started this. Extra wax in there. Trying to get that out. A lot in that hole for some reason. Williams Electronics, 1985. But it says 1986 up here. Oh yeah, look at that. You can actually see. Yeah, I like that. Like I said, that crinkling is underneath the skirt. It's not going to affect any. I gotta cut that little piece off though. It's not going to affect any gameplay at all. There. One little schnivel that popped up from buffing and waxing. Oh yeah, I like it. Alright, this is dirty. That will get thrown on the floor to be put into the wash later. There we go. Let's get a nice shine. Like I said, this is Mylar. I can't get it to shine like I can get the wood to shine. Oh, look at that. We have a reflection. You can see my hands. You can see shadow. Look at how nice that shadow is of my hand. Let's get it up on the top here. That junk here is just wax. There we go. You can see shine now. The wood is nice and healthy again. It's got a nice polish back onto it. A nice coat of wax. Can you see any reflections? Oh yeah, you can see some reflections on my hand. Look right here. You can see some over here. So yeah, you weren't seeing any out. And then right here, you weren't seeing any of that before. And this you won't see much, because this is Mylar here. This has a dull, not so shiny finish, but you can see right here. There. You can see the shine. And then in Mylar. Now you can actually see a good Mylar line. But yeah, we got a great shine out of this game. Real nice shine. We're getting shadowing. We're getting reflection, which is good. Yeah, you can see my arm up here. We weren't getting any of that before. I think it turned out good. What do you think? Let's turn that up a little higher. Let's do that. You think it turned out good? I think it turned out really good. Now what I got to do is I'm going to take some polyurethane and all the wear that's on the Playfield. I will take the Playfield and level it out flat. Now, it's either going to be another video or not. I don't know yet. But here we got wear. We got wear right here. We'll fill that in here, here, a little bit right here, here. We'll get this Playfield nice and level. I got some down here. We'll get this Playfield leveled out. Put some coins underneath it or something. Yeah, we're gonna lift up this side a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna lift up the bottom. And just this side a little bit. If I do this side just a little bit, and then get this bottom up, we will have it nice and leveled. So I can put the urethane on it to seal it up, which I'm going to do next. I don't know if I'll make a video on it or not. I have a couple videos. But yeah, we might as well seal that all in. Get all the junk off of it. Some old glue. It didn't come off. For some reason, when I waxed it and polished it, it loosened it up. There. So yeah, we'll get those couple things. So if you found this interesting, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment. Right here, some cool stuff. Down there, description, some cool stuff. Subscribe. Get your finger out your nose. Give me a thumbs up instead. Take care and later.